further maths, we can look at question 7 from exercise 7E. So we've got a scatter plot shown here, and there's a relationship between the minimum temperature and the maximum temperature. So the maximum minimum temperatures of a weather station on the 30 days of November are displayed on the scatter plot below. Okay, so all right, so they've given us an equation relating the minimum and maximum temperature. We've got an R value. Okay, so that's a correlation coefficient. And we want to draw a least squares regression line on the scatter plot above. Now, I know that my intercept's at 13, so it's roughly over here. And I need a second point to draw the graph. So how we get a second point is you just sub in for a different value of like your x. Okay, so you can say I want to sub in 20. Let's see what we get. So the max temperature when the minimum temperature is 20 is. So you calculate that on your calculator. So let's go 13 plus 0.67 times 20. That's 26.4. So your point would be 26.4. Okay, so 26.4 is roughly around here. Now, you only need 2 points to draw a line, so obviously you're going to use a ruler for this. You just need to draw a line joining the 2 points, basically. Okay, so that's done. Now, another way to do it is obviously to do 2 points. So you can choose, for example, if you didn't recognize that was intercept, you could go, all right, when x equals to 2, 13 plus 0.67 times 2, what does y equal to? Just you work that out and you get a coordinate, okay? And you can plot the point there. So you get plot here and you've got 2 points, you can draw it. Interpret the vertical intercept of the least squares regression line in terms of the maximum and minimum temperature. Okay, so this is a pretty scripted answer. So on average, you must include the word on average as the min temp. So this is an interpretation of the gradient. No, not the gradient, sorry, the vertical intercept. So it's just one set. On average, as the min temperature is 0, the max temp is, well, it's 13 degrees. So 0 Celsius, max temp is 0. The max temp is 13 degrees Celsius. Describe the association between the maximum temperature and minimum temperature in terms of strength, direction, and form. Okay, so you must answer every single one of these questions. Strength is moderate. So you get this from your table. Okay, so you should have this table on your cheat sheet. Direction, positive because it's increasing, and form, linear. Okay. If it's non-linear, they'll be quite obvious. Okay, you'll get a pattern that looks curvy rather than linear. Okay, in this case, it's moderate. It's not weak, but it's not strong either. Interpret the slope of the least squares regression. So slope is the intercept. So on average, again, right on average, as the min on average, as the minimum for every degree increase in the min temp, the max temp increases by 0.67 of a degree. 0.67 of a degree. Okay, so you must be specific in your wording. 0.67 of a degree. Determine the percentage of the variation in the maximum temperature that may be explained by the variation in the minimum temperature. Write your answer correct to the nearest percentage. So for that, you just need your R squared value and times that by 100. Okay, so 0.63 squared. So it's 39.69. 39.69. So it's to the nearest degree is 40 degrees. 40 degrees Celsius. But not 40 degrees Celsius. 40%. Sorry, 40%. On the day the minimum temperature was 11.1, the actual maximum temperature was 12.2. Determine the residual value. Okay, so residuals, you must remember, you go actual minus predicted. Okay, predicted is from your regression line. Actual is what the number they give you. So on the day, the minimum temperature was 11.1. The actual is 12.2. So to get the predicted, you just sub in the equation. Okay, so on the day the minimum temperature was 11.1, so you just sub into the regression equation. So it's 13 plus 0.67 times 11.1, and you work it out. So go on your CAS, 12.2 minus 13 plus 0.67 times 11.1. And we've got a residual value of, it says to nearest degree, so minus 8 degrees. And residuals can be negative, okay, meaning your prediction is actually a bit, your actual minus predicted means your actual is a bit lower than your predicted, which makes sense, okay? So your actual might be here and your predicted might be there, and the difference between the two is 8 degrees, okay? So just make a